What's up, Insanity Crew? Hey, we are about to wrap up this first week of month two, and I've been watching what people are saying, and actually, I'm like really excited to hear a lot of you guys like just excited about the workouts, and some of you are saying this is your favorite workout, and this was fun, and it's really um, been a lot different than I was expecting because for me, month two was really, really difficult. Not saying it's not difficult for you guys, but it was a wake up call. I didn't feel like month one prepared me the way I thought I would be going into it. So the fact that you guys are like pushing through these workouts this first week is huge. Um, for those of you that aren't feeling like that, the rest week was very crucial to this. The part that's kind of deceiving is that, month two is so much harder, starting with the warm up. This warm up is much more difficult. It takes a lot more power to get through some of the moves, and it's really designed to make you tired and to make the next portion after the stretching that much more difficult. Um, so some of you may be thinking that like, man, I had a whole week off and like, I didn't get anything out of it. Oh, you did. You got a lot out of it. It's just that these workouts are just at a whole new level that you probably are deceived a little bit, and you're thinking that you didn't, recover the way you should have. Here's the good news. Next week, I assure you, it will be much better. I don't know what it is about the second week. It's just that your body has, those workouts in the first week underneath your belt, and your body's very smart. It knows what to do, and it knows kind of the routine at that point. And I really think if you didn't feel like you did amazing this week, I really think the second week you'll see that that first week you push through it, and it's a big mental challenge. And I think you'll see your body adjust to it, and I think that you'll see like, hey, I was ready. That first week was just a struggle because it was so different. So I'm really proud of this group. Um, I would say this is probably the biggest group that's actually stuck with it that I've ever had. I've had some big groups of this in the past, but to have this many people still plugged in and to still going strong is really cool, and I'm very proud of you guys. And I just hope that you guys will kind of bond as much as you can, and help each other through the last couple weeks and earn that shirt because it's a huge accomplishment. Um, so that's awesome, guys. Just keep it up. So if some of you are struggling, please reach out to me. Send me a private message. We definitely want to get you on track. There's nothing wrong with struggling with this. This is very difficult to do. So don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, like I'm struggling with this, and tell me what it is, and we'll try and straighten you back out. So the one thing I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about, that first month, I really wanted you guys to get your nutrition in line, and I wanted you to figure out how you can do it on your own terms. Like you have to make it work for you long term, and I can't tell you, oh, you need to do this, and this because it may not work. However, there is something that I truly believe in, and it's more or less just you know, based on some research that I think makes sense. I'm not saying that you won't be able to find an article that contradicts it, because you read something, you learn something, and then, a month later something comes out that says, no, that's not true. But here it is. And maybe think about if you can start doing this if you aren't already. But I'm a big believer in having a good recovery meal. And basically, my rule of thumb is my workout is not complete until I've had my recovery meal. Um, so you can do this in a couple ways. I know some of you are still trying to lose weight, and like I don't want to interfere with that. So the results and recovery formula may not be the best option for you, but You may be able to find something out there that's kind of a little less carbohydrates, but is still going to give you some sugars and carbohydrates to kind of replenish the glycogen stores that you burnt through during the workout. But basically, what the research that I like, that I believe in, is that when you work out, your body's in high intensity, your body is burning glycogen. That's what's getting you through the workout. Now, there are secondary energy systems that are involved as well, but for the most part, glycogen is the energy source. This is replenished primarily through carbohydrates and sugars. So what's going on here is, as you're working out, your body is burning through this, but it is also wanting to produce this and get glycogen to the muscles. So after you finish working out, your body and your muscles are still in this process of wanting to replenish glycogen stores. So when you're finished working out, your body is primed to pull that glycogen back into the muscles. So it's very, very crucial to, within 30 minutes to an hour after your workout, to have a meal, whether it's food or through a recovery drink, so that your body can replenish the glycogen, and this is with carbohydrates, but also provided some protein as well to help repair muscle and build muscle back up. So I'm a true believer in this. Like I said earlier, my workout isn't finished until I've had that recovery meal. It's basically, it gets you prepared for the working out the next day. And that's what I believe in. If that's something that you guys would like to work on, I highly recommend it. But then again, if you have down, a way of doing things that is working for you and you're afraid to kind of get out of that routine, then, stick with it. I definitely don't want to force you guys to do something that's going to interfere with your progress. Everybody's different. But if that's something that you think you can try, I definitely recommend it. With recovery drinks, what's good about them is that when you're doing high intensity stuff and then you're done, it is difficult to eat food for a lot of people, myself included. I'm much better about it now. It doesn't take me too long. I'd say within 15 to 30 minutes, I'm to a place where I can eat food. But for some people, your stomach and your body system is still in that high intensity, uncomfortable state, and you just don't want to think about eating. So recovery drinks make it really easy to get in those carbohydrates and protein, and to basically get those energy stores back up. So that is an option, but using whole foods is just as good. It's just a matter of if your body can tolerate it or not. And like I said, the research out there shows that the prime time for this is 30 minutes to an hour after you work out. That's just because that your body is still in that mode of trying to get energy, because it still thinks it's trying to get through these high intensity workouts, so it's still in that mode. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And I'm really excited to see how month 2 goes and give you some feedback. All right, guys, thanks.